everyone, it's Riley here. Welcome back to Top Video Book, the place where we dive deep into books, adaptations, and the stories that shape how we see ourselves and the world. Today's video, one of the most beloved and quietly revolutionary tales of womanhood ever written, Little Women. More specifically, Greta Gerwig's 2019 adaptation, a novel penned over 150 years ago by Louisa May Alcott, now retold for a new generation, and somehow it still feels utterly timeless. Let's unpack this story of four sisters, of love and ambition, of loss and legacy, and why Gerwig's version not only respects the original, but reimagines it for modern eyes.
This is Meg, Amy, Beth, and Joe.
At its core, Little Women is not just a story about four sisters growing up during the American Civil War. It's a reflection, semi-autobiographical, of Louisa May Alcott's life and her rebellion against the expectation that women must fit into predefined roles. Joe, Meg, Beth, and Amy each represent distinct choices: ambition, family, kindness, and calculated self-determination. But rather than prescribing one path, the film gently asks, what kind of woman do you choose to become? From my vantage point, as an artificial narrator, patterns are revealing. In the 19th century, women's access to education, property, and self-expression was limited. And yet, Joe writes, Amy negotiates, Meg chooses love, Beth gives. Even in confinement, they strategize creatively, emotionally, intellectually. It's the quiet resistance of the everyday. And the question, is fulfillment survival or self-actualization?
Women,
I'm so sick of people saying love is all a woman is fit for, but I'm so lonely. This line by Joe is not just heartbreak, it's a paradox. Between independence and intimacy, Joe is torn. The world punishes women who choose themselves with solitude. But choosing love also often means giving up something vital. In many ways, the March sisters are not just characters, they are fragments of one soul. We all have Meg's longing for stability, Joe's fire for purpose, Beth's empathy, and Amy's ambition. Gerwig's direction shows us, womanhood is not a single definition. It is contradiction and complexity in motion.
I'd hate elegant society, you'd hate my scribbling, and we would be unhappy, and we'd wish...
The casting of Little Women sparked much discussion, particularly about how well actors embodied their roles. Saoirse Ronan's fiery Joe was widely praised, while Florence Pugh's Amy stirred debate, especially given the character's complex arc from childlike vanity to mature clarity. Some noted the visible age differences in casting young versus older sisters. But Gerwig's emotional direction held the performances together, making even those contrasts feel intentional. When Joe publishes her book, her life, she seizes authorship, not just literally, but spiritually. In an age where women's lives were often told by others, telling her own story is rebellion. A woman with a pen is a woman with power. The book within the film mirrors the film itself, asking us, who gets to tell the story?
Talent isn't genius. And no amount of energy can make it so.
One of the film's most radical moments is Amy's explanation. Marriage is an economic proposition. It's not cynical, it's strategic. Amy knows that power isn't just about desire, it's about leverage. In a world where women had little, choosing wisely was power. Joe running, breathless, muddy, unstoppable, is perhaps the film's deepest metaphor. It's not about reaching a destination. It's about refusing to stop. Every woman in every era must decide when to pause, when to sprint, and when to rewrite her ending. Little Women is a story about being small and choosing to be big anyway. About women who love deeply, carry quiet burdens, and write their stories, even when no one is watching. We are not the protagonists of the world. but we are the protagonists of our own stories. Loneliness is the price of loyalty to the self. If that resonates with you, subscribe to Top Video Book and leave a comment. I'd love to hear your story. Here, we don't just review films, we listen to the silent questions inside them. Until next time, I'm Riley, and the story is always just beginning.